What is going on, everyone? Today is going to be an install tutorial video for 3D printed canards for a C5 Corvette. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So we're going to go over now what you get when you buy one of these canard kits. That's the lower canard, obviously canards themselves. If you buy the uppers, you'll get the uppers as well, driver and passenger side respectively. With all canards, you'll get a backing plate. This sits on the inside of the bumper for load distribution. So you're going to get appropriate hardware as well as some extras I always throw in. I always use wide hardware with locking nuts just to distribute the load as well as to ensure it doesn't get loose due to vibrations or anything else of that nature. Okay, as for tooling, you're going to need the following: an 8mm wrench. A ratcheting wrench makes things a lot easier. A socket will work as well at the same size. An Allen key, I'm putting the size on the screen right now. A ruler, this is the first thing you'll need to set your AOA or angle of attack, or the angle of the canards. Speaking of which, an angle cube works great for that as well as multiple things. Highly recommend you spend the money for one. If not, just downloading an angle app on your phone will work, so long as you just make sure you set it level to your garage before using it. As far as drilling goes, the only holes you'll need to drill is just with a 1/4-inch drill bit right there. Masking tape, I like to tape up surfaces on the car before I drill them or fab on them, as well as a tape measure. Oh, and what install is complete without a trusty Sharpie? And now you just want to remove any splitters on the car, and just like that, I have mine off. Just kidding, mine's a pain in the butt to take off, so I just figured that would be the best way to do it. Taking the splitter off will just make this install process a lot easier. The next thing you want to do is tape up the side of the bumper where the canards will go. This will make it so you don't scratch your paint or wrap, and make it much easier to trace on and mock up the canard. Now you might be asking, how the do you angle these and set these properly? I got you. I will give you all the measurements and everything you need right here. You're going to want the lowers at roughly a 20-degree AOA and the uppers at a 25-degree AOA. The distance from the outer end of the brake duct is 4.5 inches. From the top rear of the bumper, this is about 2.5 inches for the upper. Now what you'll go ahead and do is take your canard, ruler, and angle meter and set your canard AOA. After you set the canard AOA, you're going to hold the canard in place and trace around it as well as the holes. Minus the holes, you should end up with something like this. And now you're going to go ahead and drill the holes that you traced on the bumper with a 1/4-inch drill bit. Now the next step of the install is the most important, and that is tightening everything down. As you can see, the backing plate is sitting on the inside of the bumper, and on the left side there is the washer and the nut. You want to tighten these pretty nice and good and tight, but the moment you see plastic on the canard flexing, undo it by a 1/2 turn and so, because you do not want to over tighten these. Do not over tighten the canards. I will not replace them for free if you over tighten them. This will happen to you if you over tighten these canards. Now from there, you just want to repeat the process for all the canards which you have bought. Here are some pictures of cars with canards fully installed. I want to say thank you for your time today. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave a comment below. If not, you can follow any of the Instagram pages in the description. Again, thank you so much for your time and support, and have a great day.